Okay, current viewers, can you guys tap in the chat? I was having technical difficulties. Thanks for hanging with me for a whole 2 minutes. Hey, let me know that you guys can hear and see me. I clicked on the wrong thing, so I apologize for being a little late. So yeah, just let me know that you can hear me, guys. Thanks for joining another Thredup Thursday episode dose. Awesome. Okay, let's get started. If this is your first time joining me, hello, my name is Jess. I'm a part-time reseller. I sell on multiple platforms, and I started doing Thredup about 4 months ago. Hey, okay, awesome. I'm glad everybody can hear me. All right, so, and it's led me to this show. I communicate frequently with people on Instagram, and I figured, why don't we just move it to YouTube? I have a channel. I think it would be a great way for all of us to connect on a more personal level because Instagram is quite massive, and I would like to get to know you on a more like personal and professional, I guess. I just want us all to, I don't know, hang out. It's like, what else can we do, right? Okay, last week, if you watched last week, it was kind of a mess. I went and played myself back, and holy cow, guys. You probably thought I was under the influence of something. Honestly. I'm going to focus more on the video, and I will look at the live chat. But if you guys have questions, I will try to go back and answer them later. That way I don't get off subject, and I can try to be more informative and not bouncing back and forth between the chat and the live. So, because this live does stream later for people to watch it. So I need to keep that in mind. Alright, let me know how your guys' day is going. I always love Thursday nights because on Fridays my husband does not work, and so it's kind of just like, it's nice to have him home. So, yep, alright. Well, is there something you need? Do you want to say hi? Okay, so my son, he's almost 6. Do you want to hop in? Okay, so this is Clark. The video is about 20 seconds delayed. Also, keep in mind the playback is 20 seconds, not 20 minutes, 20 seconds delayed. So, this is Clark. Did you want to say anything? No? He'll be 6 Monday. I'm sure you guys have seen him in previous videos. Oh, Jules says hi. Okay? If you don't have anything to say, you need to go back upstairs because it's about bedtime, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good night. I love you.
I love you.
Okay. So, where was I? I made a little outline to go over the week of Thredup. And out of my experience with the craziness of this website is that I'm not going to freak out if there is an error or if there's a return. You know what I mean? I have learned that Thredup is glitchy, like worse than eBay by far. And I know it's on a much smaller scale, but okay, let's talk about yesterday's glitch. I heard different theories, and I know you guys saw both sides of the story. In case you were not aware, or if you don't sell on Thredup, it's an online consignment store that you send your clothes and they do all the work for you and you get a cut. So a lot of resellers have, sent in bulk amount of items because you can make great money. But I think it's coming to an end, and we'll have to reevaluate how to move forward and if it can still be profitable for resellers. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. I do appreciate it, and feel free to be active in the chat. So the big issue yesterday was that tons of people were saying that several items were being returned from buyers. So it was showing the exact terms were return initiated, was showing underneath pending items. And the first thing that, and apparently somebody had been told this by customer service, which it may have partially been true, was that it is like that because of the whole goodie bag polls, or the goodie polls, they now have a 7-day return window, which I think I mentioned last week, and which is a huge bummer, but I can understand as being a buyer that if you don't want to keep something, you don't want to pay for it. It just kind of matches the other subscriptions that you get. Yeah, the glitch. Yes, I just need to learn to breathe and check back in a few days and see if they've made a statement or something. Okay, so the return initiated glitch. The thing that confused me, and people were posting on Instagram that it was the goodie bag polls, but I didn't quite grasp that because some of the items were not goodie polls on my pending sales, and a couple of them were like shoes, and I heard somebody said they had a purse was going to be returned, and the only like purses and bags are final sales, which is why a lot of people like to sell those, and I would like to get more into it. But it was showing that it was being returned, and I think the only way a purse can ever be returned to Thredup is if it was damaged in transit, and there would have to be pictures of proof, I believe. Let me know if I'm wrong, but that's how I take it. So that was an issue. Then today, I did reach out to customer service myself, and this is something that you guys should always do. I know Instagram is a great way for us to... Okay, so I am experiencing buffer issues. Sorry for buffering. I will let my husband know that he should maybe turn off the TV. We have the fastest internet, and we have it hardwired into our computer, so I'm not sure what the issue is. I'm going to call him really quick, which I know is kind of weird, but hey. Okay, so the glitch has been solved. Whenever there is an issue or like a glitch or something, it's nice that we have the community, but it's always good to hear it directly from the source, because gossip, and I mean, have you guys ever played the game of telephone? It's always, you know, not exactly what has been said. So, but that, I'm glad the return initiated glitch is over. This afternoon I checked my phone and those items are still pending. I will say this last week I have received 2 payouts, and I've made a whole like $10 on Thredup. Yeah, Megan, good for you. I don't write everything down. I'm becoming a lot more organized with Thredup because of all the issues I've heard of others having. 2 have passed the day. Okay, so Megan, and this is something I also want to ask customer service about, is that they have a 14-day window from once they receive the item to return, to initiate a return or whatever, or to return it. And someone had said yesterday on Thredup that Thredup is not really sticking to that 14-day return, and that's why some payouts have been delayed. Now I don't know whether that is true. I can't remember if I saw that as a screenshot from customer support or not, but hold on, I'm going to try to call my husband again. This is kind of crazy. I'm so sorry, guys. I've never experienced anything buffering before, so, and it's not storming out or anything, so I don't know why it's doing this. But, moving on. Okay, that glitch, hopefully it doesn't happen again, and if it does, just try to remain calm, because, you know, it's just Thredup. But, something else I want to talk about is the expedited processing length of time. I can't remember if we discussed this last week or not, but the expedited processing used to be, okay, my husband is like not answering his phone, I don't know what's going on. Okay. Expedited processing used to be 7 days once they receive the item. 7 days to go through your stuff to get it ready to put on to sale. And now it is 21 days. So once they receive your box, or your bag, and it can take like 2 weeks for them to get it. So you're talking 5 weeks. That's a long time. Very patient, especially when you're a reseller and you invest money into these items to send them. Again, guys, I'm so sorry. I really wish my husband would answer his phone. Maybe he doesn't have it on him. Yeah, it's hardwired in, and so my items were taking the full 2 weeks to get to Arizona, and I live in Illinois, and so I don't know why he's not answering his phone. Okay. Anyways, and so it was taking the full 2 weeks to get there, and I was really concerned, and so last week was the last time that I sent a kit into Thredup, because I'm concerned that if it does take the 2 weeks, like it has in the past, to get to Thredup, and then it does take the 3 weeks for them to process my items, if they make that 30-day announcement to have the big price change where, you know, we can't max the price up to 80% of retail, then it's no longer profitable, and some of these items I could actually lose money on, or I could sell them myself, obviously, and make more money. So my concern is that is going to happen if I send items in right now, and so I'm going to wait and send items unless, yeah, hope you're having a nice, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to leave you. No glitching now? Okay, I'll go ahead and keep talking. Hopefully, it says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Okay, well, we'll just roll with it, and maybe you can come back tomorrow and watch it when it's not glitching and buffering for you. But, so the expedited has me worried, and it seems to be super weird. So if you go on the app and you ask for a cleanout kit, it's showing 1 week processing, like normal. But if you go to the website and get a kit, it says the 3 weeks. So I'm not sure why the app didn't update. I'm actually going to go on there right now and see. And I think I checked it earlier today, and it was saying that you could, I think it was still saying the 7 days. It also said that regular processing is 13 weeks, and before it was saying 18 weeks, just like last week, I think. So 18 weeks down to 13 weeks is quite a jump, like decrease, I should say. Yeah, so Stacy, yeah, I was really, like, I don't know. It's taking a gamble, and I don't necessarily like to do that when it's going somewhere else, because I could send it in. The last 3 kits I sent actually got to Arizona in 1 week, and they're processed within 2 days, which is amazing, and I love that. But again, previously they took the 2 weeks to get there and 1 week to process. So if they're going to stick with the 3 weeks, then I could be in trouble. So I don't know. I'm just gonna go over and see about requesting a bag again, but I can't seem to multitask. So let's just stick with, yeah, so the expedited. Are you guys still sending in? Let me know, because 2 weeks when they check it in, but they've gotten them. Yeah, I know. Hello, Bethel. I don't know if they're trying to cover themselves, because at one point they were behind and then they got caught up, and so now they just want to put a longer processing time. And I don't know if they're trying to also, like, because as resellers we have money into these items, and so I don't know if they're wanting to, I don't know, not cater to the resellers. That's how I feel. 8 days to process. Yeah, I actually reached out to customer service today because I have a kit, and I've talked about it in other videos. It has been there for a month. Now, as of today, I've had a kit with expedited processing sitting at the Arizona warehouse. And today was my 3rd time asking, and I went to do the chat with customer support, and it sent me to email, which I would have rather not sent the email. I would rather communicate through Twitter. That's how I have been, and it takes only a few days. So, I don't know, guys. Okay, another thing. something that I learned today, or maybe it was yesterday, that I had never seen on an item before, is that I have 5 days left on the listing, and I don't remember what it is, but I typically reclaim items if there's 14 or less days left. I try to bulk up a couple kits to save. I use my reward points and get the free shipping. Otherwise it's $5.99. You can bundle up to 35 of your items. And so somebody has an item in their cart. It has 5 days left. And it says pending reclamation. So I clicked on like the little I so it would explain it to me, and what it means is that if this item is in the person's cart when the item expires, it will automatically go into your cart. And so I feel like when an item, because you have to reclaim an item before the listing actually ends. That is something that Thredup changed, was it 3 months ago, and they did a terrible job of explaining it, because also I believe in their emails it says that you have 14 days to reclaim, and that's not accurate. Once your listing ends, it becomes Thredup's, and it's in their policies. Like, you can't argue with them about it. It's theirs. So, I don't know. Have you guys seen that before? Let me know in the comments. Pending reclamation. I don't know if it's something that is automatically shown on your item when it's in someone's cart and there's like less than a week left. I don't know. Yes. Yeah. Also, same here. A lot of people here in the comments are putting how, even though they say it takes such and such amount of time to process, the kits usually get done in quite a bit shorter time. Yeah, I don't currently have any kits that I sent that are regular processing. I sent 2 back in June and they processed in September. I learned my lesson with that. I did that just to kind of learn, because that's when I was first starting out with Thredup. And then I won't do that again unless, I don't know, well, I'm not doing it right now at all because I don't know what they're going to do in the new year. And I'm sure you saw the release how Thredup, along with Poshmark, is going into IPO, which just means that it's, previously it was like a private company, and now it's going to be publicly owned, and you can actually buy stock in these companies. I don't know who would want to buy stock in Thredup right now. Like, that's, no thank you. Okay. Now I'm going to show you a bag I got today of rejects from Thredup, and I actually hopped on Instagram Live a couple days ago because I received another bag of rejects and I thought it was this one. And so I hopped on and I was like, gonna show you guys because I don't know why they didn't accept some of these items. And I had my 3 little kids with me, and it was a hot mess. If you guys witnessed that, I am like, no. I was talking to my husband about it because my son was not talking appropriately and he got in trouble. And okay, sorry if you hear the crinkling. I seriously just cut this bag open before I came downstairs, so I don't know what's in it. Yeah, like I said, I've made a whole maybe $10 this last week, and I have 2 accounts. I have 3 live kits on my new account, and I haven't sent any in. I don't have, except for that one kit that's been there for like a month, I don't have any kits that I'm waiting to get processed. I had, I think, 3 get processed this last like 4 days. And what's crazy is, for some reason, most of my kits, when they get processed, I get notified during the middle of the night. And I know it's probably just like an AI thing, but it makes you wonder, like, do they do that on purpose? Because I religiously look at my emails right before I go to bed and when I wake up, and I never sleep more than 12 hours. Are you kidding me? That would be nice. I usually get like 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Okay, maybe a little bit more than 6, but yeah. It's frustrating, but it'll be interesting when things change, what will come of it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out my bag of reclaims and show you guys. Okay, so this is the second time this item has been reclaimed. I'm just going to sell it myself because I'm not going to sell Loft anymore on Thredup, especially with their new price point. If it still stays the same, then I will continue to do Loft, but I can sell this myself and probably net like $15. It is Loft, but I didn't realize when I purchased it, it is Loft Petites, and I have a 20-second delay, so I cannot tell where this is at. But anyways, it's just like a casual knit skirt. It's cute, but it is a petite small, which I didn't realize it when I purchased it. Okay, here we have a little girls knit cardigan by Koala Kids. It's nothing special. I'm testing it out. I went through all my kids' clothes and got rid of them, and the nicer stuff I sent into Thredup. And so like when you're packing, if you're packing up a box, a lot of times the corners of the box, or there's like little tiny cracks and crannies, as long as I don't feel like it's overstuffed with heavy items, I will stick like small things in the tiny little cracks. So just a little tip if you have kids at home, or if you go to the bins, or if you get free inventory, if you see like a nicer children's item, you may want to consider picking it up. Now your profits, depending on what it is probably going to be like $3 to $5. But if the item was free, I mean, it may just be like a good filler piece. Thredup in total. So yeah, somebody just asked me how many kits or pieces do I have to Thredup in total. I can hop on real quick and tell you. Although I do have 2 accounts. So this one is my main account. And okay, when you're on the app, it doesn't tell you. So I'm going to go onto the browser. And I think I already have it up. And I'll just show you, or not show you, but I'll tell you how many items. I don't send that, actually, I don't really send that much to Thredup. And the items that I have sent them, I think I've sourced like maybe 5 kits specifically for Thredup, and it's all mall brands. I live in Central Illinois, and we don't get the nice brands that I see other people sending in. So I just do what I find in my area. I have 3 selling kits on my little account with 76 items selling. I've sold 0. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this account I set up under a different email because I was no longer able to get labels. Now I have about 10 labels sitting on my kitchen counter. Not sure what to do with, which is crazy because I used to be super anxious and waiting to get them in the mail. 33 items go missing. Holy cow. And screenshots for proof. Wow. Yeah, that would be a huge pain in the butt, but you know, I bet if I got paid out for every single item in a kit, it'd probably be my highest selling kit. I sell probably half the items in my kits and sometimes less than that. Okay, so I have 76 with that account, and I don't know, I just got 2 huge boxes of reclaims from Thredup today, and not really sure what to do with it. I think I'm going to go through it, take out the items that I'm for sure going to sell myself, and then the other items I will probably just keep in the box, and hopefully Thredup will make an announcement soon. I don't know if they're going to wait till 2021. I hope not, because I would kind of like to make some money with them if I still can. And again, I have to log out, and on this website, I don't use the website. I use the app. So I'm like, well, how do I even log out of here? So okay, well I guess I can order a kit and let you guys know what the website says. So if I do expedited on the website, it says 3-week processing. Okay, yeah, it's still saying 3 weeks. And standard processing is saying 13 weeks. So we will see, won't we? Okay. I'm not going to order kit because, like I said, I am not sending it to them at the moment. But sorry, I can't, for some reason, I can't figure out how to log out of my other account on the app or on the website. So I don't want to hold up anybody. Okay, we're going to go through the rest of the pieces that were rejected from Thredup. When I am regularly sending into Thredup, even though they reject an item, I just send it. I've sent items like 3 times and they finally took it. It depends on who's processing it. It probably depends on their mood. I don't know if they get daily updates of items that are overstocked and maybe to be more selective. So this one I'm not quite sure. This is a women's 9 West. It's a really pretty color block, like a slimming dress. And it is a size 14, which is a very desirable size. I don't know why. This previously had deodorant marks in the pits, so I washed it. but it is missing the little sash belt. But I sell belts all the time, or I sell dresses all the time on there without the belts, and they take them. Maybe they are no longer taking that, because yeah, I closely inspect my items before I send them in. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have recently sent in dresses with no belts or sashes when they have those little loops, and they sent it back to you. Because I usually get them put on, or I usually get them accepted. Thrifting Dreams. Did anybody answer your question yet? Oh yeah, Purple Boutique did. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I have a couple kits right now that are still negative. Actually, I have quite a few that I have sold 0 on, and they've been for sale for almost a month. And so I'm not for sure what to do. How do you reclaim without paying something? Patty, so there is the rewards points. You need to go to their website. It's pretty in-depth, and they don't really advertise it very much. I have been reselling on there for 2 or 3 months before I realized you have to purchase something from their website on your account before you can start accruing reward points, and you get 500 points each time a kit is sent into them. And so they build up, and then it's 200, I think it's 250 points to get free shipping, which is $5.99, so you get free shipping, and so you can make a bundle of your items to reclaim up to 35 items, and you get this like code, like a coupon code or whatever, and it makes it free shipping. But you have to be careful, because I had done that before and it still charged me, and I went and contacted customer support and they wouldn't give me the money back. They just said the coupon code is good for so long and I could use it again. So that was a bummer. Yeah, I can't remember. I think I've done, Patty, I think I've done a video before where I did a screen share and showed you on my phone where you can, like, how I reclaimed. And Rebecca the Reseller actually made a really good video, and she showed you how you can use your points and you get, like, she did an amazing job, and she got a bunch of stuff and got free shipping and reclaimed her items. But it cannot be more than 35 items in a bundle. Again, I'm buffering. Hey, Matt. Can you come here? Let's see if he can figure it out. I'll just make sure that he's not streaming anything, but that shouldn't matter. Okay. Anyways, not sure why they didn't take this 9 West dress. A tip for you guys is that, hey, babe, this is buffering. It says that I do not receive enough video. Is there anything that's being downloaded or streamed or played? You don't know? Alright, well, I guess I'll contact our internet provider, because we have the fastest internet, so this shouldn't happen. Right? Okay. Alright, guys, sorry, I'm just gonna buffer. Yes, I have snipped the belt loops off before, and they took it, so what I can try, and I've done this with a few other ones, when it's missing the belt, or like the little ribbon, sash is what they call them, I'll actually take thin ribbon. I buy it from Dollar Tree. It's $1 for like a roll of it, and it's not very long because it's just $1 of a roll, but I can get at least 1 belt out of it. And if this 9 West dress could sell, and I could net, what, like $40, $50? I can't remember what 9 West can get marked up. They mark up decent. Okay, moving on. Oh my gosh, guys, this is not the kit. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you guys, it's been like 10 days since the kit was processed, and normally I get my items back, like, by the time I can process the kit. I don't know. But there's a pair of Veronica Beard pants in there, and I looked them over very closely, and I could make a couple $100 off of them, and this isn't it. So I'm going to go through and see which kit this belongs to, and if they lost it, then hopefully they'll pay me. This, I'm kind of surprised I didn't take this. Okay, I don't pick up all Coldwater Creek, but some of the stuff that I have sent them does sell. It's like a more mature brand, but I got this because it's suede and it's heavily beaded. All the beads are intact, and it was $1. I bought it for $1.50, and so it's a jacket. It's in very good condition. Some of the ladies, you know, like all this sparkle bling, but they did not take it, so I will sell it myself. And that's all. There was only 3 items in this bag. Huh. I don't know. I'll have to go online and see when these items are processed, because if those other items that I've been waiting on were before that, then I'll reach out to customer service and ask where my rejects are, because I did double check and I did pay for return assurance. Okay. What else do we have on here for you guys? It's just insane. I don't know. Have you guys looked up other consignment places? Because that's something I did do when there was this huge glitch, and there's not really any like middle tier place that you can send stuff. There is a new company. I'm sure all of you, or not all of you, but I'm sure most of you follow Just Likes Pizza on Instagram. She's starting one up where it's an online consignment shop. You take the pictures yourself and you have the like actual item, but they will list it for you and they will cross list it for you, and that is amazing. And I think their fee was, let me know in the comments below, guys, if you are up to date with Just Likes Pizza. I forget the name even of it, of her consignment store that she is going to start, or I should say website or program. And I think the fee is only like 10%. So, and right now I use List Perfectly, but really, honestly, I'm not cross-posting that much anymore because I'm not working as much as I should. And so, you know, I'm paying for this monthly service, and I don't know that I'm getting my money out of it because I'm hardly listing. My 5-year-old, he's been at home e-learning, and so the time that I used to put into work, I've been sitting with my son so he can do his homework. He did start school this week. Oh, that is another major change. On a personal note, the little boy that just popped his head in earlier, Clark, he's my oldest kid, and he is in kindergarten, and he just started in-person school this week. And so he goes till like 12:30 in the afternoon, and so I only have 2 of my kids between, you know, morning and the afternoon. And I have been able to get some stuff done, but I've also been trying to clean the house, and it's hard to keep a balance. Like, do you guys do this where you either have a really clean house and you're not working, therefore you're not really making money, or you're working a lot and your house is a huge pit? It's like, I can't do both. And my husband and I had discussed doing, hiring like a cleaning service for somebody to come and clean our house every few weeks. But I don't know. I mean, with the whole pandemic and stuff going on, we didn't really get too serious about it. But that's something that I think I'm going to look into. And then somebody I actually called, they got a different job, so they're no longer offering that service. But I think time and money is essential, and so you need to look for solutions to free up your time. 7 days to reclaim. We're going to wait. Yeah, I've actually reclaimed a few items that had 1 day left. And this is because I was debating if I wanted to reclaim them or not. I have let probably 10 items expire with Thredup that I've had for like 2 years. They have no resale value if I sold them myself, or they're from my personal closet, and they were some cheap brand that I thrifted myself and wore. Yeah. I don't know. To keep track of my boxes. Okay. Slime videos and more. I think you're at my last live. Thanks everybody also for sticking with me through all my technical difficulties. I'll make sure next week. Not saying I have an excellent connection, so I'm not quite sure what the issue was, but I'm glad it's resolved. Okay. So, what I do, and I watched Vandy's Closet, like every Thredup video she had. She has this nice spreadsheet, and I think if you go to her website and register she has her own like website and own like, what do you want to call it? Where you like go, it's like chats. I'm so out of it, guys. And she actually I think has something you can download for a spreadsheet. But I have 2 notebooks because I have 2 Thredup accounts and I have 2 notebooks and I have the email for each account on like the cover, and they're 2 different notebooks like completely. And so that's how I separate my items from which account is the other from the other. And I simply at the top just write kit number or bag number, the date I shipped it out, if it was expedited or not expedited, and then I number it, and I just put down each individual item that I put in there. You want to keep track of the brand, the size, the color, the style. If it's new with tags, write down the MSRP, the suggested retail price, because sometimes Thredup will misprice it, and then you need to have proof. Oh yeah, it's supposed to retail for this much because I wrote it down and have proof. So that's what I do. And I do not type up a list and put it in the box. I know some resellers do that, and then some other resellers have actually looked up the retail value of an item and put it on their list. But I don't have time for that. That's why I'm sending it all into Thredup so they can do all the work. So I don't even give them a list. I have a list myself, and if they lose a box or bag, they will request my list and I will give it to them. So that's how I do it. I haven't had any boxes or bags lost, but I'm not like a huge seller. Like I said, I've sold, the last week I think I told you that I made like $1,600, and I've made 10 bucks this last week. It has been the worst. My sales have picked up within this last week, but they're all pending because they're just purchased with my last 3 kits that I recently sent in. So I probably won't be getting daily payouts like anymore. Yes, I'm so glad that you can see me. I don't know what the issue was. I don't know if I need to contact my internet provider or not, because we pay up for internet to get like the fastest, and this shouldn't be happening. But I do appreciate you guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the chat. It's been 40 minutes. I have gone through my notes. What would you guys like to see for next week? Let me know. Hopefully there's nothing major to discuss, like no major glitches or anything like that. I did have to reach out to customer service twice this week. 1 item in each kit was misbranded and mismarked, and one of them actually was a Ralph Lauren silk gown. They marked it as Laurent dress, and I said I would like the brand and the price window adjusted, and I said that it retailed for about $400, and they only changed the brand name. So now I have a very expensive dress, and I think I could only mark it to like $22.99 or something insane, and so my payout would be like $2 or $3, and so I reached back out to them, I think it was yesterday. And so let me know what you guys do when this happens, because I actually thought that you couldn't reclaim an item if it has not been listed for 7 days. Normally after 7 days it's been listed, there's a reclaim button to the right of your item that you can click and have it put into your cart. But if you actually go and click on the item directly, like where it shows you the full picture of it and stuff, you can say add to cart. And so I added it to my cart, trying to hold it on so nobody can purchase it for this crazy low price. Oh, Lance, you're so funny. Lance is my husband's best friend. Are you learning anything? You should tell Danielle about it, because by the way, Chico, Matt was showing me like all these crazy things that you can teach people, like how to tie kids' shoes and all this awesome stuff. So yeah, reselling has been a great, like, I don't know, thing for me. Not just financially, but being a mom of young children, you kind of lose yourself. And since I don't work outside the home and I don't really socialize with others, it's been great to connect with other resellers and not feel alone, because during the day, I just talk to my kids and my animals. So it's nice to hop on social media and, talk with somebody. Although I will say, I spend more time on social media than I do actually working. flat out. Like, probably the last 3 months, I've really grown my social media presence, and I do like that, but that's not paying my bills. So I think during the day, yeah, Prairie Wade, Tom, thanks. I did not know that was you last week. Yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, so I'm going to post first thing in the morning when I wake up on Instagram. Then I'm going to actually delete the app from my phone, do my work, and I will, if I get my work done, then I will download the app again, and maybe by the afternoon I will get on it again, because it's so much of a time suck, especially TikTok. Like, I'll get on TikTok at night after the kids go to sleep, and I should be working. It'll be like 1 a.m. and I look at my clock. I'm like, are you serious? It's insane. So, well, it keeps saying I don't know. But if you guys don't have any questions or anything for me to add, go ahead and just send me, like, if you have a question, or if you have something awesome for me to, like, go over on YouTube Live next week, just send me a DM on Instagram. My name is below. Are you serious? They still haven't done that? Yeah, so when items are misbranded, the price is not accurate, and that's how some resellers, they can, like, do Google reverse search and then get designer bags that are mismarked and get it sent back in with the correct brand, hopefully, and profit off of it. So yeah, I've seen quite a few videos where if you look for, like, certain logos and stuff on the hardware, you can score some great stuff, because Thredup does make mistakes, and as we know, they make a lot of mistakes currently. So Twitter, okay, so Stacy, how many days has it been since you messaged Twitter? I don't know that they have somebody present on weekends, but I did get a response from them, was it today or yesterday? So if you guys don't know, if you email Thredup, you will have to wait like 10 days. Maybe you won't even get a response. I'm very impatient because I got so used to their live chat. Okay, so you can message them through Instagram, I believe, which I have not done. You can message them through Facebook Messenger. You can also message them through Twitter. Okay. So I messaged them. I got a response Tuesday. What's today? Okay, so today's Thursday, and they responded within a day and a half. That was Tuesday. I messaged them last night twice. I have not gotten a response back. So hopefully they respond back tomorrow, because things that are mismarked. So I don't know. But that's that. Hopefully next week we have more happy news, sales increase, as it is now Q4. And my Q4 has already started out terrible. Normally it's awesome. Like, as I tell you before, I sell on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, like all those websites. And since I've been putting it the last 3 months, like a lot of it into Thredup, it's reflecting in my sales on my other platforms. And so now I'm kind of stuck, like, okay, well, now my son went back to school, so I'm trying to actually work. But the reason behind the return glitch, no, they didn't. I don't know. Relux, thank you. Yeah, that's the name of Jess's consignment website. And I do want to try it because I think it could be very beneficial, but I'm always scared to try something new. Like, I'm scared to be the guinea pig. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was 10% too, which is great. Okay, well, thank you everybody for sticking along, and for Matt's friends for supporting me. I wonder if Matt's even on this. Probably not. Sweater before for 18, Thredup is not, yeah. I wish they had a better system, and I wonder if when they become IPO, if like they will come in and see all the issues, and if it will be resolved, or if it will make it worse. I mean, I don't know how it could really get worse. I don't know how it could get worse, but Twitter never responded. I don't know, Cece, this is unfortunate. Did you say how many days it's been? Did you say 2? We have someone to come, and it's the same. Yeah, that was something that we are concerned about. was having someone come to our house with COVID and stuff. And I don't know who'd want to clean with a face mask because you're like, you know, get all hot and sweaty. But I'm guessing people do is so they can work and make money. But when I clean, it's like just the surface stuff. It's not like clean the baseboards and the windowsills and the walls. And I have little kids, so I have fingerprints all over my walls. It's pretty gross. Yeah, alright guys. Well, I need to get off here. I'm going to have a snack, watch some TV. Again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry with the whole glitch. But next week, I hope to have, I don't know. Oh, I only have 5 likes. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Or if you liked it, you can give me, or did not like it, you can give me a thumbs down. I don't really care. But I do appreciate everybody. Alright. I'm going to head out. Thanks, Tom, for staying positive. Yes, I'm trying to stay positive, too. Alright. 2 days. Thankfully, the chat has been working for me. Yeah, Stacy, reach out again. Maybe try through Facebook Messenger. I don't know. Alright. Thanks, guys. Have a Thriftalicious day. Bye.